Welcome to Walnut Ridge here in Greenwood, Indiana, home of WIFFS at the Ridge here on February 21st. We're going to do a little bit of a mic'd up practice round. We're going to try these out this year, see how these go. Hopefully editing will progressively get better, shots will progressively get better, but we'll see what happens. So my name's Trevor.
My name's Connor.
And go ahead and give us the breakdown.
And yeah, we're out here at Walnut Ridge, hole 1. We're going to be playing the WIFFS 25 layout, hoping that it's the same this year. We'll see. But this tee sign's kind of demolished. But yeah, we're on the short pad for hole 1 here. It's about 240. Yeah, let's get into it.
Hole 1, I'm going to go my P3X. This is a soft one since it's cold outside. I'll probably put in a firm one later. And that's just early.
Pretty good. I've been liking it. Hopefully we can get it there. It's not that far. Push.
And a shot. That worked.
Okay, we're good. It's a putt.
Try a proxy here too. That should work too.
Gonna get the forehand warmed up early here with the MD5. Kind of flex it over, let it come back. I chopped it over.
Proxy landed here. P3X was back there. I wasn't even going to touch it, so we'll just go my straddle because this is probably going to go very well. Yep, as I figured. There we go.
All right, and I just landed right in front of Trevor here, so again, hopefully should be able to clean this up easily. Yep. Birdie.
Hole 2 here, 215. Just the ever so slightest little bit of hill to this, right back up against the road. I'm going to go with my Crystal Flex Zone SS just on a forehand. And that should be 20 right, maybe a little short.
All right, and throwing the fossil again. We might throw it on every hole, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Oh, man. Oh, that's fine. All right, kind of landed in an unfortunate spot here, but should be able to straddle around this and be good. Hopefully keep this going. Oh, yeah.
Good putt.
There we go.
I found it.
Yeah.
All right, we got hole 3 here. Playing the short on this one as well. Just past that second tree over there. It's about 292. Another forehand hole, I think. So hopefully we get it there. Throwing onyx here. Come back, come back, come back.
I think that works.
Bit short, but still a putt.
I'm going to take my beloved Hex and just throw a nice backhand turnover. that's like 40 plus short. All right, about 25 here with the hex. Nah, I'd like to be shorter or closer. These baskets are like Mach 1s, genuinely. I don't know what they are.
All right, we're not as short with the Onyx that I thought it was, so basically tap in here. There we go. Another birdie.
All right, we got hole 4, par 4, 452. You can kind of play the nice wide turnover if you really want to get aggressive. Because it's a par 4, kind of the safe play is to just more take a nice wide hyzer if you're a righty backhand and just go out this right side. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take my Christmas general. That should be in a good spot.
All right, I'm also taking the wide gap. You can kind of just put a short forehand because there's a kind of open area in between the tall grass, but I don't know. I think it's easier to go this wide hyzer. I'm gonna take something a bit more flippy, trying to really push it up there. See what I can do. Hopefully get an eagle look here. Push.
Super aggressive distance.
Hopefully that's safe. We'll see when we get up there.
We got Keppel, who is also MA2, low MA2. He's going to take the forehand. He's a primary forehand player. I think that's going to be in the grass. Throwing a nice soft approach with my zone. Yeah, it's close enough.
All right, we made it up here a bit further than Trevor. Kind of a long look at eagle. Since it's a pretty short par 4, should be probably one you're picking up. See if we can make this. Oh. Ah, dang it. All right, we kind of didn't commit to that putt, so kind of unfortunate lie here behind this tree, but made the straddle on 2, so hopefully we can make it here as well. See what we have here, which side's better. Yeah, I might go this side. I like the Annie putt. Dang it. Oh well. Many holes to play still. Nice putt.
Still get the 3.
All right, we got hole 5 here, kind of situated on slightly elevated. I assume what was going to be an island. This tall grass is probably either going to be hazard or OB during the tournament. It's only about 214, so another short one. So we're throwing the fossil again, of course, on all these short holes. Hopefully we can put it close, get back on the birdie train. Drop, 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 drop. Go in. Oh,
Run.
we're on the island, so we should be good.
I'll put this specifically in my bag for shots like this. It's a nice Crystal Flex Glow Zone OS. Pretty overstable, so I'm just trying to make sure I give this enough power. That's about 20 short-ish, give or take. Actually left myself a lot closer. I thought this was like way short, but it's all good. It's better that way. And that's to happen out here.
All right, I put myself right next to Trevor again. Bit short, but I have a putt, so I should be able to make this here. Like I said, get back on the birdie train maybe. There we go.
Good catch, basket. Maybe not for me though. Hole 6, 225. They lay right up there by that tree. I'm gonna throw neutron tempo just on a nice forehand. And just off to the right.
All right, I'm going forehand as well. There's kind of a branch in the way that I feel like blocks the backhand. You could probably still get it there with it being so short, but forehand's just more comfortable here, I think. Kind of spike it in there. Kind of pulled it a bit. Not great. All right, I left myself super short. Unfortunate, but like I said, I got plenty of holes to play, so I just get it dialed and it should be fine. Long putt here. I just gotta stand still. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, I hit the branch. Yep.
About 10-ish feet here. Not bad at all.
Nice putt. All right, we're on hole 7 now. 312, kind of straight down. Again, I assume this tall grass is either going to be OB or hazard during the tournament, but kind of just going to throw straight down, straight at it. It opens up down there at the basket, so probably rather throw it long than short. Let's see what happens. That's it. Oh yeah, I think I parked it.
I'm gonna take a similar line he did, just with a different disc, and go Sea Line Glacier. Be a little more left, but not terrible. Left myself in the grass here. Is this hazard? Is this OB? Is this nothing? We don't really know right now. Grass was messing with my putt.
And as I thought, kind of parked it like 5 feet. So get back on the birdie train here.
All right, we're on the hole 8, 350 par 3. We actually have a good looking sign here, so should work. I'm gonna go Athena. Might be too little disc, but we will see what happens.
That looks good.
Yeah, you're gonna end up a bit short. Maybe could have went Onyx.
All right, yeah, I'm disking up here. I'm throwing the new Eagle McMahon boost. Kind of still trying to figure this one out, but gonna swing it kind of wide hyzer here. Needs a spike, I think. Bit short as well on that one. All right, left myself short yet again. Story of my life, I guess, bro. See if we can drain one from deep. Fade. fine. Didn't go too far.
Only a few more feet in front of him. Definitely best to not run this basket too much. It's kind of up on a hill a little bit. Oh. Solid bid.
Nice easy tap in there. All right, we're back to the shorts now on hole 9. Just straight there, wide open. It's about 293, so kind of just gonna throw a putter straight at it, honestly. Pretty open, not much to do here. Bit deep, I think, but should be fine. Always a putt.
I'm gonna avoid doing anything else. I'm just gonna throw my balance. It's one of the gyro box ones, in case you're wondering.
Skip. And
Parked.
He's under the basket. That's how you do it, folks. All right, I was indeed not short, but nonetheless still pretty close, so should be a easy putt here. Keep getting them birdies. There we go.
And I just parked it, so I'm just gonna tap mine out. All right, welcome to the back 9. We're on the hole 10. What is this, 215? This is really a weird hole, but I feel like you can do anything you want. There's really no gap right, so you kind of have to throw the forehand, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take my zone, try to throw it as hard as I can, really. And that's gonna be like 25 short, I don't know. It's kind of a tough hole to get.
All right, I'm going backhand here with, but I don't like the wood, so I'm just gonna go over everything. I think it's easier. We'll see. I think this is a play, I'm not gonna lie. All right, guys, I don't think you want to land here, but we're barely safe. We did not land in the water, thankfully, so we are safe here. I'm just throwing something over, trying to put it close, hopefully make a putt. Okay, it's fine, we're out.
One.
All right, after I scramble here, we're left with a long putt. I don't expect to make this, but it is what it is. You can't get all the holes sometimes, so just kind of take my bogey here and move on, probably is the plan. I almost made it, but tap in from there.
Yeah, I left myself with about 25. Not terrible, but would like to be closer. At least we're not scrambling like Connor. That's a terrible putt. All right.
All right, Trevor's technically before me, but I'm sure he doesn't mind. I'm cutting in front of him. tough bogey, but it happens.
Everyone should see that weird catch.
All right, we got hole 11 here. We're on the long, I think, but 285. There's kind of two gaps you can take. You can take this straight down the middle with a fade at the end, or you can kind of go out wide with the forehand here, which that's the gap I'm going to be taking. Also, score update. Trevor and I are tied right now at 5 under. All right, this tree is kind of unfortunately placed. It gets in your head, but should be fine. Bit low, skip, and it's a putt. That's all I can ask for.
I'm not even going to contend with the forehand. I'd rather just contend with the straight gap because I feel like it's better for my shape. So I'm throwing my Eclipse X. Well, we'll see what that gives me. All right, tree early. Not a great place to be, but fairly open. I'm just gonna go range, just nice, easy approach here.
Yep, that's a good up.
Up hip.
All right, left myself short yet again. That seems to be the common theme today. Kind of underestimated this hole. I think it's a bit longer than it seems, so I might have to disc up next time. Yeah, gonna try and give this a good bid though. It's fine. It's a par. All right, should just kind of have a tap in here for par, which is probably pretty fine on this hole. Trevor was talking about an OB line they put kind of on that forehand line last time, but should still be able to throw something over it in the tournament, I think. There we go.
Yeah, forehand definitely might be the safer play. That way you don't have to contend with the tree gap, but it's kind of whatever you feel like is most comfortable for you.
There you go. That's a bit sketchy.
All right, on to hole 12, 470, par 4. Kind of right up the hill. You should be able to see it. There's OB lined all the way along here on the left, so definitely your safer option is to end up right. So I'm gonna go my cloud breaker and just kind of pump it, knowing that it'll probably turn.
Nice shot.
That's just a nice, safe shot.
Yeah, pretty long hole here. Plays super far because of the uphill. So I think everyone's just trying to smoke something up there, which is also what I am trying to do here. See if we can maybe get a long look. Oh, I threw that really low. I think it should be safe.
Low
Kind of opens
skip.
up. Okay.
All right, up here, nice and in bounds. Maybe about 100 or so. I'm gonna go just zone SS. Nice simple shot. Nothing over complicated. And didn't quite shape that the way I wanted it to, so it's off right.
And I thought it opened up just a little bit more up here, up the fairway, but I'm about in the same spot, except I found this left OB here, unfortunately, but should be able to get it easy up and down here. And that's fine. Make it simple on me.
Like I said, approach ended up a little bit more right than what I was hoping, but it's fine. Still have just a good putt here. That's a fine result. Don't want anything rolling down this hill.
All right, after going OB off the tee, hoping to just clean up the bar here and move on. Again, probably should be an easy one. You're getting, just play it safe, but trying to get too aggressive off the tee will bite you sometimes.
Inbounds and inbound and out of bounds. Same result.
All right, we got hole 13 here. It's 281, kind of just dead straight. Hopefully you don't miss this gap off the tee, but you never know. Yeah, just straight out there. Tee pad's a little sketchy here, so gotta watch out. But I'm just throwing a putter straight at it.
Should be
A
good.
bit short, but again, always a putt. Putt's feeling kind of good today, so hopefully we'll make that.
Basically same shot as Connor. I'm just gonna go backhand with this headwind. Just flippy hex. Try to stay on the tee pad. About pin high. Don and I are practically the same distance. I'm just pin high and he's just short, but we're both like 15, 10-ish, so.
Nice putt. Should be pretty easy putt for me here.
All the snow melts, making everything muddy.
There we go. Another one.
All right. Hole 14, 215 feet. You just don't want to go long here. The hill kind of drops off really bad. I'm gonna go stand still off the tee pad because this one's just completely covered. I'm just gonna go P3X. And that is high and it's absolutely terrible.
Sketchy, so stand still, eyes are at it. Probably super short. All right, this is not the kind of putt you want. It's just super downhill. It just drops off right after the basket. I think I'm probably gonna lay this up. No, I'm gonna run it because why not? But I recommend laying this up. I do not recommend doing what I do sometimes. Go. Sit, sit, sit,
Oh
sit, sit, sit.
my.
Okay, well.
All right, missed scramble shot, but the splice got up here. It's still not a great putt.
Yeah, he was in a brutal spot. Did not look great at all.
I'm running this out of sheer sincerity of fun. Not recommended in tournament.
This is even crazier than me running it, I think. Oh,
For that reason.
didn't go too far, I don't think.
All right, we're down the hill. Not great.
I did not see
Probably,
how far he went.
I mean, this is my bogey putt.
Yeah,
So
could have been worse. Could have been better. He got the middle marker result. And he almost made it, but tough spot from him there. Just gotta tap in for par here. There we go.
double bogey. Terrible.
All right, we're on hole 15 now, probably my favorite hole on the course. It's about 350, but plays a little downhill, so plays closer to about 3 or 320 probably, I would say. Yeah, kind of just gonna throw something slightly stable down there off to the right and let it fade back toward the basket. Give it some height. About pin high.
I mean, I'm gonna go similar concept here. I'm just gonna go proxy, that way I can throw it a little bit more at it. Maybe try to drift it a little bit.
Looks like Trevor landed in the same spot I did. All right, yeah, about pin high. Obviously, you probably want to be on the other side of the tree, but it's not blocking me here, so it's kind of like an S4s, just be far enough to miss this tree. Longish putt. Let's see if we can make this. Oh, I thought I had it. Good run. Nice putt.
There we go. These baskets caught something for once. All right, welcome to hole 16. 325, you're basically trying to get right out to that white tree, pretty much just left of it. So you're trying to just clear all of this if you possibly can, and just put yourself in a good spot for a putt. That should be pretty good. Should be about pin high, I think.
All right, we're gonna go this left side here, but not with the forehand. Kind of just backhand turn over. Kind of just push it over all this tall grass, hopefully. Kind of just flips nicely here. All right, kind of got caught up in the, whatever you want to call this, tall grass. I don't know what it's called, but either way, again, this might be OB or something during the tournament, or probably hazard for here, but either way, should just have a pitch out for a 3 or 4 or whatever. Oh, honestly, probably could have made it. Good out though. Now I'm caught up in some thorns. All right, we got hole 17 here. Last one from the long. It's 225 up there in the hill. Plays a bit further than 220, obviously, because of the uphill. Kind of just going straight at it again. I don't think there's too much danger really anywhere unless you just absolutely blast it by the basket. So, yeah, but you want to at least get up there on the hill. There's probably the good landing zone. Kind of just gonna throw straight at it. Give it some height to get up the hill. Kind of pulled it. Needs to sit, I think. I blasted it. Just what I said not to do.
You can tell Connor and I's favorite disc to throw for putter shots is the proxy. I'm just taking my more flippier one. I'm trying to do what he said and just not blast it that far past the basket. A little snowy on the pad. That should be about pin high for a birdie look.
All right. I at least got up on the hill, which is all I wanted, honestly. Doesn't leave you too much. The hill kind of mitigates some distance there, so. Hopefully make this. Oh, tough. Happens though.
These old baskets. They're never fun.
Good putt. Trevor got me.
I don't mind where I'm at if this grass is not covered in snow. Still quite a ways out there, so I'm just gonna try to put something back up in the grass into a good spot for a good approach and an easy tap in. So I'm just gonna go grip grace. Yanked it, it's probably OB. Yep, OB. Have to pick it up there.
All right, we got a little lucky here. We didn't go too far and into the water, so we're kind of just on the edge, but there's some stuff in our way. But like I said, nonetheless, should be pretty easy par. I think I just have to pitch out here. Can't really push the basket that much. I'm kind of just gonna throw something out there, I think. Might have to go to a knee here, honestly. Might be better. Kind of opens it up a bit more. But yeah, just kind of pitching out here. Yep. Right in the middle.
Ended up going OB, brought it back in. It's a fairly easy up and down. Just cannot mess it up. Going back to my zone. Hopefully this is enough disc to get up there. Yeah, that should be really good. Yep, that'll be on the back side of the tree. Should be a tap in at least.
All right, kind of scrambled out just to the middle of the fairway here, so pretty good scramble. Just gonna do a nice simple up shot here. I'm gonna go back in because I think forehand might bring in the OB. Go and stand still because I don't really need that much distance, and obviously there's snow on the ground, so should just hoping to put this kind of right under the basket here. And perfect.
Well, considering my out of bounds stroke, this is not for the win. This means absolutely nothing, but obviously I'm still gonna putt it out. Always tap out your putts, kids.
Good putt to finish it.
Good putt to finish.
I'm literally right under the basket here for par.
Nice iconic hanging basket out here on 18 of Walnut.
There we go.
Well, thanks for joining us for today's practice round here at Walnut. I ended up finishing at 5 under.
I'm at 6 under. I beat Trevor for this week, which is probably a rare occurrence, but you know, I'll take it where I can get it.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, share it so that everyone knows the course and that we can share content with others. And we got something planned for next week already, I think. So.
Yep. We're already kind of looking at doing some bag up. We're gonna be doing some in the bags out of both of us. So you'll be seeing videos from both of us, kind of going through that. And then there'll be more practice rounds to come. Plenty more WIFFS tournaments to come. That's kind of the signature thing here in Indiana is our WIFFS tournaments. So.
Yep. So see you guys in the next one.
See ya.